Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat.
My name is Michael Stoller. I am not the president today. I am the rabbi stand-in today. Not an official rabbi, but I'm going to do the best I can, and we'll have a good service. So welcome everybody to today's Shabbat. People join us for many reasons. Some might be mourning, some might be here for celebration, some might be here to just connect and find community. Today is the third week of the month of Nisan of the Hebrew calendar. Today is day 10 days, which is 1 week and 3 days of the Omer. So we're going to open up and introduce our opening song, which is Hine Matov.
My name is Terry Shapiro. Can you hear me okay? Please, if you know, please sing. Sing loud. Macho.
My pleasure to invite Julie Rotolo up to lead us in our candlelight blessing on page 2. Eloheinu melech haolam, Shanu v'mitzvotav v'tivanu, ad l'ner shel Shabbat. We'll continue with L'chadodi on page 20. As a reminder, our tradition is to sing verse 1, 2, and 9. When we sing verse 9, I will invite you to rise and face the entrance to welcome Shabbat. We'll remain standing for the remainder of the prayer.
Tonight we're singing 1 and 9. L'cha, l'cha.
Baruch Hu on page 28. My pleasure to invite Al Herbach up to continue reading the Ariv Aravim on page 30 in your book.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, v'chochma poteach sha'arim, v'bina mishaneh itim, machalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim, v'mishprotechem berakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei hoshech, v'hoshech mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla, Ben Yom Uvein Laila Adonai Tzivaot Shemo El Chai V'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim.
Now turn to page 32. We continue reading the English on the bottom of the page 32. Everlasting love, you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we'll reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our day. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Now continue on page 34, and please rise for the Shema.
Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. You chanting the Ahafta on page 36.
Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorpost of your house and upon your gate, and upon your gate. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, when you rise, and when you rise.
Continue reading together at the top of page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe that we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. We continue with Mi Chamocha on page 40.
La 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nadar b'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nadar b'kodesh. Yorah tehilot, oseh peleh, Yorah tehilot, oseh peleh, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, okei hayam lifnei Moshe and Miriam. Ze'eliyanu ve'amru, Ze'eliyanu ve'amru, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nadar b'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nadar b'kodesh. Yorah tehilot, oseh peleh, Yorah tehilot, oseh peleh, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed.
Beginning at the top of page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts. that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai chaforesh sacha shalom aleinu v'alchol amo Yisrael ba'al Yerushalayim. Continue on page 44 with the Vishamru.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasod et Hashabbat Toratam Beritolam Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasod et Hashabbat Toratam Beritolam Beni uvein b'nei Yisrael od hi leolam v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat lasod et Hashabbat v'toratam v'ritolam Hashabbat, Lasod et Hashabbat, V'toratam, V'ritolam, Ki seshet yamim asa Adonai, et hashamayim v'et haaretz. Lasod et Hashabbat v'toratam v'ritolam v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasod et Hashabbat v'toratam v'ritolam u'bayom hashmini Shabbat vayinapash Shabbat vayinapash V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasod et Hashabbat v'toratam v'ritolam V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasod et Hashabbat v'toratam v'ritolam.
Please rise as we continue with our congregational tefillah, beginning on page 46. This will be the longest you have to stand. Not that long, but it'll be a little. We have 46, and we'll go to page 58, 50, and 52.
Adonai sefatai tivtach ufiya ki tehilatecha. Adonai sefatai tivtach ufiya ki tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevi Gula Litnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo v'Yahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham v'Etrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei metim atah Rav lehoshia, Morid hatal, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומטמיע ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים. הקדוש בשמך קדוש, קדושים בכל יום לחלוך הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. Continue reading responsibly at the top of page 55. We'll read this together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Continue with Modim on page 8. Oh, you want to do this? I'm going to read this in English then, maybe. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God, and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives, which are in your hands, for our souls, which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for our wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O God, one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. Now take time to think about those who are in need of healing of mind, body, and spirit. We think this evening, and our thoughts now turn to those of our community and families who are ill and in need of healing. We think this evening of Alan Wolski, Rachel Goldberg, Andrew Beater, Simon Ganay, Bobby Fuss, John Uhlenberg, Len Schultzman, Phil Schultzman, Zolre Schultzman, Rabbi Vicky Axe, Jay Summerfield, Marlene Fisher, Monica O'Connor, Avi Freed, Matthew Cole, and all who suffer, who may we not know by name.
Yisheberach Avotenu Mikol HaBracha Imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mikor habracha la with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
My pleasure to invite Eric Ozer up for the prayer for America and the prayer of Israel, found on page 258.
Eloheinu ve'olhei aventenu de motenu. Our God and God of those who walked before us, now our source of truth and light, remind us that we are not alone in the pursuit of justice as we care for this country that we all call home. May we come to hear America singing in all our varied tapestry of sounds and voices as together we strive to nurture compassion and wisdom to cultivate and comfort this land of life and liberty. As others have come before us, may we unite to create a shore where those who are tempest-tossed can find again refuge in a land where all may be treated with fairness and dignity, a place where we are all brave enough to see and be the light we need. And may our dream, our legacy, be the land that we thought of, never has been yet must the land where every person can be free. Makor Kayem, source of life, bless and strengthen those who defend our land and ensure their safety and speedy return home. Protect and guide them. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Holy and the Blessed One, show Israel's leaders your path so that we may act with wisdom, courage, and dedication, that they may be unwavering in their pursuit of peace. Strengthen their hearts, but keep them from hardening. Pahal ha-Rakmim, Master of Compassion, help us to hold on to the humanity and the heartache of the Jewish people while also holding the humanity and dignity of the Palestinian people. As we are made of your image, please remind us your ways and spread over us your shelter and peace and fulfill the vision of your prophets. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not take up sword against nation again. Nation shall never again know war.
Join us for a prayer for peace, found on page 60, Shalom Rav, followed by a few moments of silent prayer and reflection.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki atahu melech Adon V'chol ha'shalom. Ki atahu melech Adon L'chol ha'shalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov be'einecha livarech et amcha Yisrael בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
On page. Oh.
עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, אמן. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
Hello again. My name is Michael Stoller, and I have a confession to make. I used AI to write this Devor portion, ChatGPT, and also a program called Claude. I want to be transparent about that because honesty is an important virtue in Judaism. In Shmini, read about Nahab and Avihu. Now, it's perfect. Avihu, I actually called Rabbi C today, and I thought it was Abuha, but she says Avihu, Aaron's son. They bring strange fire before God, fire that was not commanded, and that fire consumed them. It's a jarring moment right after the most sacred moment in the Parsha, where God's presence fills the tabernacle and everyone falls on their face in awe. And then, immediate afterward, this tragedy happens. When I sat a little with this Torah portion, something hit me. I realized that this portion could be about me. I don't think they were bad people. I think they were overwhelmed. I think they felt something enormous. Maybe joy, maybe fear, maybe both at once, and they didn't know what to do with it. So they reached for something. They did something, anything. I know that feeling intimately. Growing up, I had a very limited emotional vocabulary. In my house, men felt two things. Either you're happy or you're angry. That's the menu. Sadness? Didn't see it. Fear? Absolutely not. Guilt, shame, longing, grief? Those again, not on the menu. So when I started feeling those things, and did, because I'm a human being and that's what we do, I had no clue or idea what to do with them. So I did what I knew. I reached out to sports, then other things, anything that had me not feel what I was feeling. That's my strange fire. Reaching for what was not commanded because I didn't know how to, just stand there in the fire. 10 years ago, I got divorced. I want to tell you, with love and with some humor and with complete honesty, that divorce wrecked me. Couldn't numb myself away through it again. I tried and it didn't work. Every tool I used failed. And suddenly, all those feelings I've been outrunning for decades, the sadness, the fear, the guilt, the shame, they caught up with me. They were waiting for me at the finish line with a sign that said, "Remember us." And I had nothing left. No more running, no more reaching, just me sitting in my own mess, completely cracked open. That fire went right through me. And here's what I have to say. What saved me was breaking every rule I thought I had to follow as a man. I went to therapy. In my family, therapy was for people who couldn't handle life. I couldn't handle things, so I went anyways. I saw a psychiatrist and took medication. I found a men's group. Grown men, imagine this, guys, grown men sitting in a circle talking about their feelings voluntarily. I'm not going to lie. The first time I walked in, I thought, what is happening right now? I kept going anyways. I tried meditation. I tried 12-step groups. I leaned into Judaism in a way I never had. I came to Shabbat services. I listened to Rabbi Weiner and Rabbi C., and I watched people stand up in this room and be honest about their lives, and something in me started to loosen. Here's what I've learned. This is the real teaching, the one I want to leave you with. Feelings don't control you if you don't run from them. If you sit still with sadness, actually sit still from it. Don't move. Don't numb yourself. Most feelings pass in about 30 seconds. That's it. But if you resist those feelings, if you run from them, if you reach for something to make it stop, it follows you for years or decades. So now, when something hard comes, I go to sit on my brown leather chair. I stay still. I don't move. I'll survive it. That's what recovery looks like for me. Not never finding pain, feeling it, and surviving it and getting up from that chair. The strange fires that saved my life, therapy, medication, men's group, 12-step, meditation, Shabbat services, those were the holy ones. Those were the ones I was supposed to bring. It just took me a long time to figure that out. So as we go into Shabbat, if you carry something, you don't have to carry it alone. Recovery is possible. Feeling things is survivable. And sometimes the most sacred thing you can do is walk into a room, a therapist's office, a men's group, a synagogue, and say, I don't know how to do this, but we say, Hineni, here I am. Shabbat Shalom. I'll call up Rich Schoenfeld to do our board member announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. As mentioned, I'm Rick Schoenfeld with some announcements on behalf of the Board of Directors. First, thank you to our guests for coming here to join us in this Shabbat service. Also, I want to thank our ushers, Jeff and Marianne, the security team, and Terry and Mike for leading the service, and for all the rest of you for joining us tonight. This Sunday, there is no religious school and no bagel breakfast because everybody else is on retreat. On Sunday, April 19th, however, join us, if you can, for a post-Passover pancake palooza presented by the confirmation class. Proceeds will benefit a few local organizations. Please check out our happenings email for more programs. And remember, the membership meeting is coming up in several weeks. Shabbat Shalom.
The service continues on page 282 with Elenu, and I'll open the ark. Please rise.
Leinu shabeach le'adon hakol. Atet gedula le'otzer breshit. Shelo asanu kagoye haratzot. Velo samanu kimishpachot hadama. Shelo sam chelkenu kahem. Vigor aleinu kechol haronam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. The other one too. Okay. ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We think of our loved ones whose death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. Tonight we think of Sally Levine Appeal, mother of Jeffrey Appeal, Augustine Bono, father of Sharon Beersdorf, Harry Halberg, father of Lena Benson, Irving Mannheimer, grandfather of Brian Blumenstein, Greta Zunder, aunt of Stephen Kapp, Helen Friedman, grandmother of Stephen Kapp, Eleanor Hirsch, grandmother of Elise Serbasi, Darsha Dave, mother of Shreya Dave, Sam Feinstein, father of Alan Feinstein, Betty M. Fried, mother of Richard Fried, Gary Gardner, husband of Judy Gardner, Elliot Harrop, father of Stephen Harrop, Sigmund Buschbauer, father of Eve Helfer, Steve Harris, uncle of Alan Herbach and brother-in-law of Florence Herbach, Paul Lauderhausen, father of Matt Laudenhauser and grandfather of Rebecca Cantor and Alexander Nabvian, William Lowe, father of Margaret Lowe, Leslie Markwell, father of Kenneth Markwell, Lawrence Niemark, husband of Carol Niemark, Sam Plotnick, grandfather of Sarah Plotnick Anderson, Bruce Robin, father of Eric Robin and grandfather of Madeline and Samuel Robin, David Joseph Roseby, father of Sarah Roseby, Ida Munch, grandfather of Jeffrey Rosenbaum, Stanley Cutler, father of Susan Saltzman, Jerry Smulin, father of Deborah Shodroff, Rick Schwab, father of Jay Schwab, Mikhail Shashensky, father of Iya Shashensky, Shirley Gorin, grandmother of Beth Spendadel and great-grandfather of Jacob and Hannah Spendadel, Shushma Patel Bold, sister of Anita Stoller and aunt of Max Stoller, Harriet Levy, cousin of Barbara Turner, Mary Viano, mother of John Viano, Ann Feist, mother of Ron Weinberg, Michael Williams, brother of Mitch Williams. We mourn the recent passing of Michael Jakowski sister of Judy Whitkov, Soren Carlson, stepfather of Lena Benson, Wendy Bartos, mother of Sue Push, grandmother of Jason and Kevin. I invite anyone else who observes Shiva, Shilashim, the first year of mourning, a Yortzar, just remembering someone in your hearts, to share their names out loud as my eyes go around the room, slowly looking from one side of the room to the other. Going together as one community for the mourners Kaddish on page 294. Please rise.
Thou, B'Yid Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Yalmad Yivrach Yerutei, V'Yamlich Malchutei, V'Chai Echon, V'Yom Echon, V'Chei L'Chol Beit Yisrael, V'Agala, V'Zman Kari, V'Imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah, Mevorach, Le'olam, V'Mei Almaya, Yitbarach, V'Yishtabach, V'Yitpa'ar, V'Yitraman, V'Yitnaseh, V'Yitadar, V'Yitaleh, V'Yitalal, Shmei L'Chudashah, Brichu. Leila min kol berchat yishrata tushbachata benechamata amiran bialma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu yasei shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. V'imru. Amen.
Please stand if you're already standing. So that's why I'm not a rabbi.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, today will be our closing song, which will be
Tefillat Haderech.
Tefillah Haderech. We join together. That's all we got to do for now.
May we be blessed as we go on our way. May we be guided in peace. May you be blessed with health and joy. May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. May you be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find their way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen.
Done. Not bad, huh? We'll do Hamotzi and,
The Kiddush here?
you want to do it here, or do you want to
Yeah.
do another?
Oh,
You want to
we
do it
should be
here?
there.
All right, we'll do the
Page-
Hamotzi and Kiddush on page, what was it,
5.
Page 5.
Okay. Then you got your closing words.
Yeah, I got to do my closing.
Yeah, well, we could both do it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech Alom Borei Peri Hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech Alom Arkir Gishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. Shabbat kodsha b'ahava uvratzon hinkilanu. Zicharon l'maseh v'reshit. Kihu yon tequila l'mikra hakodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikahamim. V'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava uvratzon hinchalta. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Oh, there is bread. Look at that. There's bread. Not matzah. We have actual bread. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. B'te'avon. Sure.
Closing words here. I want to thank Rick Schoenfeld for BEMA duty today, our ushers, Jeff Utney and Marianne Mintz, our music today by Terry Shapiro, and our visiting group today, Montini class with Kelly Davis and our docent Al Herbach. I hope it wasn't too painful. If you have questions, please come talk to me or Al. Al probably knows more than me, but I might have some answers. So thank you everybody for being here. Have a great week and Shabbat Shalom.